Introducing our resin and stone-bound surfacing systems. These systems can be used over driveways, paths and patios. It can be applied directly onto concrete, tarmac, existing paving and the geogrid systems. There are many advantages to using the L resin and stone-bound surfacing systems, including the unquestionable fact that is the most attractive surface available for your paths, drives, etc. The system is also seamless, so there are no weeds and tedious maintenance. The finish is anti-slip and SUDS compliant, so it's safe. The system is extremely durable and will cope with all weather conditions and traffic, including cars, etc. The system is also flexible, so it will expand and contract with the substrate throughout the hot and cold months of the year. The system is also permeable, which allows natural drainage. The system is easy to use, sensibly priced and easy for details, and makes a great application, particularly around corners and details. We have a wide range of blends to choose from to suit everybody's style, or you can even create your own. Here is a selection of before and after pictures to give you a flavour of what you could do with your property. We will now show you how to install a typical driveway with the L resin and stone bound surfacing system. Step 1 in the surface preparation is to line up your termination points and trims. As you can see here, an angle grinder was used to cut out 2 tracks, and then a Kango hammer was used to chip out any remaining pieces in the middle. This creates a void which will add strength to the termination point of the owl and resin bound. Before installing the resin bound system, you can look at the option of sealing the wall to floor joint with the owl PU mastic. It is a universal polyurethane joint sealer. This will stop any future ingress of water. As you can see here, a thick bead of the owl PU mastic was installed around the perimeter of the building. There was no water ingress, but it was done as a matter of good practice anyway. In most circumstances, the owl resin bound system does not require priming. However, we have primed this area. It is also good to prime dusty areas or anywhere where you want to consolidate the surface. The Owl Super Quick Prime cures in 10 to 15 minutes and will give you a great bond. To create a vertical edge, you can use tiling trims or beading, which can be obtained at any good hardware store. Simply glue or glue and screw it into position and ready for the resin bound stone system to be packed into it to create a clean line and a finish. The trims come in a wide variety of shapes and colours. You can get L shape, T shape, cream or metal. To create a breakpoint in the system for details such as shores, outlets and manhole covers, you can use a manhole cover tray and create a step and raise the system up to meet the resin bound system, i.e. retrofitting a new manhole cover over the existing detail, and you can turn the lid around and fill it with resin bound. The next step is to set up your mixer and all of your resin bound paving kits. You'll need a part A and a part B of the L pave. So your mix comprises of 4 bags of aggregate and your 2-part kit, which is 7.5 kgs. You'll then put all of the mix into a forced action mixer for 4 to 6 minutes. The forced action mixer will churn all of the aggregate in the resin and cover the stones completely to create a firm resin bound system when compacted together. Use a wheelbarrow lined with a plastic bag to move your mixes from the forced action mixing station onto your area which is to be covered. Use a trowel to compress and flatten and finish the area to a clean, smooth finish. Compact the resin in against all of your termination points, against the building and trims, etc. Use your trowel back and forth to create that beautiful flat finish. Seamless. You can pack in around all the corners and details. Use your trowel to detail all the corners, etc. Use your rake again to spread out the resin bound. Using a kit for every 4 square meters. Again, a kit comprises of 4 25 kg bags and a 7.5 kg kit of L Pro Pave resin. A typical drive and path installation can be completed easily in a day. Details such as shores can easily be built up and worked around, retrofitting in new pieces as required. It can also be tucked in and packed into corners and in or around posts and gates, fittings, etc. This is showing you the recessed manhole cover from earlier. Just fill and level the tray and it can be added back into the resin bound system. You can't even see it. It's so seamless. It blends right in and hides all the details. Now you have your own unique driveway which will last for years. Maintenance free, weed resistant, seamless and totally breathtaking. You will be the envy of all your neighbours. Send us an email, info@owlwaterproofing.co.uk or phone from Ireland 830-2250. From the United Kingdom, call 0845 528 1480 or visit owlwaterproofing.co.uk.